Okay, okay. How we doing? How we doing? Okay, I think we're good. Need to check my live tabs. We're gonna get community post rolled out and we're gonna get cracking. Just bear with me, everybody. Bear with me. Hold on just a mo. My live stream actually wants to work because it doesn't play nice half the time. YouTube app sucks. Give me a moment, everybody. Give me 2 minutes. Okay, everyone, hold up. Okay. I think we're good. Is that community post good? I think we're good. Hey, there we go, everybody. How we doing? Hey, man, would you like Edgeon on steroids? I mean, I disagree, brother, but, you know, sure. Whatever floats your boat, my man. Whatever floats your boat. I don't know whether to take that as a compliment or not, but I respectfully disagree. Oh, I just hope this stream is a bit of a mood booster because, my God, I just watched England play football for 90 minutes and I wish I didn't. But yeah, UFC 303. We're almost there. We're almost on the home stretch. We've got the Casuals Guide coming out tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. That's going to be pretty fun. Looking forward to it. I honestly, when we got the news that the McGregor fight was cancelled, I was torn. I was disappointed. But to be honest with you, as rematches go and as sort of hastily cobbled together fights we could have got for this replacement matchup, I can't complain, man. I can't wait. Back again with my amazing matchmaking skills. You did call this one. And it's a good fight. It's a damn good fight. Let's be real here. As I said, as replacement goes, it's probably the best we can get. Do you think Jiří should move down to middleweight after he loses to Alex again? I don't even know if he can make the weight cut. He's huge. I've never understood that. I know that's been sort of the floating rumor, right? Of the last couple months that Jiří Procházka is flirting with middleweight. And to be honest with you, I don't know because for me, Jiří's greatest strength is his chin. Same way it is for Shavkat. They rely on their chin so much that they can have their hands down and find openings through that. If he drops down a weight class, he's going to have a brutal weight cut. And what comes with a brutal weight cut is your chin does tend to get compromised. Look at Jiří Procházka. Not Jiří Procházka. Look at Alex Pereira, for example, against Adesanya. Compare his fights at middleweight compared to light heavyweight. It's night and day in terms of how much damage he can take. So I don't think it's a good move, personally. If I was Jiří Procházka, I would not be moving down. Dangerous game. 1-1, mate. Yeah, dire performance. Shocking. I was actually just getting angry. Terrible. Worst, honestly. I'm tired of watching England play football. We're terrible. It's kind of funny knowing that if Jones returns, he would have to fight Tom. Since Tom is the interim, he ultimately gets the title shot. Well, you'd think that, but apparently not. Because apparently they make exceptions for him, even though they shouldn't. And they're feeding him to a 42-year-old man instead. But what can we do? It's out of our hands now, isn't it? It's out of our hands. What's up, Leo Joshua? What's up, my brother? MGE as well. Alex Chin's Jiří. Who knows, man? Who knows? I honestly, the title was kind of just to be a bit provocative. I don't say that with any sense of conviction. I said this on Tuesday. I don't know who's going to win this fight, really. I just want to see Jiří get it done. But I think Alex can definitely chin him. In fact, I won't be even surprised in the slightest if he does. Because it's only going one way. One of them is getting a finish. That's... let's get real here. No, someone is getting knocked out. There's no way it goes to a decision. I mean, yeah, that's what makes it so exciting, right? Because we just know what we're gonna get with this. We know. I mean, we almost know that we don't. If that makes sense. I'm waffling, but because they're so unpredictable and so unorthodox, it's always going to make for an exciting fight, even if the outcome is likely to just be a knockout. It doesn't matter. It's going to be an exciting fight, however long it lasts. We know we're getting that. So I'm looking forward to it, man. It's going to be fucking fun. And of course, we got some good fights as well. The co-main event. Which is the co-main event now? We've got, Lopez versus... oh, shit. Wait, when is... Oh my god. Hang on a minute. Am I stupid? I'm stupid. Do you know what I've just done, guys? I swear to God. This has pissed me off, you know. So, I've basically nearly finished my casuals guide to UFC 303, which is coming out tomorrow. And I obviously had to re-edit it. It was meant to come out last week, but I had to scrap half the thing and rewrite it. My dumbass just decided to completely forget that Diego Lopez versus Brian Ortega is the co-main event. So I haven't even talked about it. It's not even in the video. So, and it's too late to change it now. So apologies for that, everybody. That's annoying. What am I doing, bro? Holy shit. Oh, well. Okay. The fights I talk about in the video are Ian Gary MVP, Smith Olberg, and Pereira Procházka. So sorry for not fucking including Smith Lopez versus Ortega. I'm actually annoyed at myself for that. How have I missed that? I rewrote the script as well. Jesus. So sorry. Jiří eats left hooks for breakfast. He does until he doesn't. Perfect outcome is that after a 5-round war, it goes to a draw. That would be good, wouldn't it? Hopefully, Jiří gets his hand raised. I think he should go down to middleweight because top 3 middleweights are not good. Like Dricus is good to watch, but not that exciting. I think, yeah, that's a perfect matchup for Jiří because they're both so crazy. It just fight fire with fire, right? It works. Meaty hooks, bro. Yeah, if you're talking about Pereira. Is Ortega Lopez 5 rounds? I don't know. I'd like it to be. I don't think it lasts particularly long. I think Lopez gets it done early. I'm so annoyed. How did I forget about that for the script? Holy shit. Oh, I've already had kind of a stressful day. And now I'm annoyed because I've missed that. I'm miffed, boys. I'm miffed. Sorry. Apologies again. I'm not going to... There's no point in me keep saying sorry because it's done. What's done is done. But at least you're getting a video. I'm still getting the video out for you guys. It's done. I don't know how I didn't forget. I just like... I mean, I guess I did. I guess it just got misplaced. Like, in my head. Because I rewrote the draft of the script. I had to cut half of it out because obviously I'd already done most of the video around McGregor. Just do it off the street. Brother, I'd have to rewrite a whole new section and then edit a whole new bit in. It would take me a long fucking time. I'm already, like, I'm still behind on the video. I've still got more to do. So, there's just not enough time. I would. And anyway, if I did, it would be too long anyway. If I added that in, it would be like 20 plus minutes long. And I don't really want to do that. It's already too long as it is. DDP is going to KO Izzy in the first 2 rounds. I think he's going to take him down and drag him down over the championship rounds, and I think he'll find success in the latter rounds there. I think he'll have a tough opening round, but then he'll find his feet. Adesanya will fade, and I think later into that 4th and 5th round, I think he'll have some real success and probably win. Can we all agree that Sean is one of the most boring fighters in middleweight? His fight with Costa was shit. Yes, it was. I mean, I've already talked about that many times on here. I'm not going to go too much into that fight, but I'm not a huge fan of Strickland in and out of the cage. Damn, Leo, you're slipping. I know. Rare L from me. Damn it, man. That's such a shame because it's my favorite fight on the card. Like, outside probably the main event. Oh, my days. I'm really out here talking about Smith versus Olberg, bro. Holy fuck. I'm just glad the Saudi Arabia card is at an early time in Ireland. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I mean, that's good for us as well, me in the UK. So, plug the pod to redeem yourself. Yeah, I could. Nah, I mean, you guys already know. Most of you guys who listen to the stream regularly, you already know about the pod, so I don't want to do much. VC, how are you? Good to see you again. Good to see you, as you said. Thank you for being here. Yeah. We'd love to see Jiří KO Strickland at a middleweight. I would love that as well. I don't see it happening. Actually, weirdly, Jiří is, again, probably a good matchup because he's same way with MVP. I think MVP is a good matchup. As in, like, anyone against him will find it tough because of how weird he fights. It's the same with Jiří. Oh, my God. Sorry. Hay fever's kicking my ass. Izzy and Dricus are gay and Sean says too much shit for no particular reason. That's why we need Jiří in middleweight. It will spice things up. I mean, I got no problem with anyone being gay. I don't know why that's coming from. That's some sort of point of view. Sean says too much shit for no particular reason. That I agree with. That's why we need Jiří middleweight. It will spice things up. I mean, I just like him because he's fun to watch. Let's be real here. Do you think Shavkat beats Whittaker at 185? It's a tough one for him, yeah. I can't lie to you. It's a tough one for him. It's a tough one. I think he could probably just drag Whittaker down over time. Same way Dricus, I think, could do it to Izzy as well. Leo Pon, what's up, my brother? Good to see you. Damn, with the whole gang right now. Yeah, again, sorry if you just joined. I've just had the shocking revelation that The Casuals Guide video for tomorrow, which is almost done, is just completely missing Ortega versus Lopez. Even after I rewrote it, I just completely displaced it from my brain. So it will not be in the video because I'm stupid. So apologies for that. I can't believe that. Rare L from me. Holy fuck. We'll get there. Okay. There's no point crying over spoiled milk. What's done is done. Yeah, I saw that, Ali. I know. I saw the stream quick. To be honest, probably for the best. Probably for the best. Like the stream. Indeed, you know, brother. Like the stream, everybody. After Sean versus Marab, who gets the next title shot at bantamweight? Who's in there right now? I mean, I would say Sandhagen. If Sandhagen beats Umar, then I'd say Sandhagen. But not if Umar beats Sandhagen. I don't think if Umar doesn't deserve the shot because he needs more fights. But definitely Sandhagen if he beats Umar 100%. But we'll see. Jiří versus Whitaker and Dricus are bangers. I like those all, to be honest with you. Jiří and Izzy versus Izzy. So watch Jiří versus anyone. He makes every fight entertaining. Let's be real here. His style makes every fight awesome. After Holloway versus Topuria in a boxing match, who wins? I don't know. I go Topuria. Holy shit. Sorry, I got fucking wipe my nose. Yeah, I go Topuria just for the power front. But again, we know how good Holloway's chin is. Plus, I think Topuria is really in his prime right now. Still as good as Holloway is right now. I don't think he's in his prime. This time, Jiří will be out cold. I won't be surprised either way, Abhinav. Honestly, it's both these guys are probably the hardest hitters in the sport today. So, J2 Loud. As long as Jiří checks leg kicks and leaves the pockets in time, he should be good. Easier said than done, though, right? Easier said than done. I don't think Jiří's going to check any leg kicks. When do you see him doing any of that? You didn't see it against Rakic. He just walked him down. I don't think that will even bother him. To be honest with you, I don't. I think he's just going to... He will walk him down. He's just got to watch that left hook, as you said. And he's going to have to drag him. Use that grappling and keep him on the mat. That's the absolutely paramount. If he uses his grappling, he's going to have to keep Alex there. So also on Ortega Lopez. Yeah, great fight. And which is why I'm even more annoyed that I forgot to even write about it in the Casuals Guide. And I know for a fact I'm going to get bollocked in my comment section, even if I put a notice anyway, and it's going to annoy me. I'm going to put a notice in the description saying that I just completely forgot to write about it. And I'm still going to get people commenting, where's Ortega versus Lopez? And I'm just going to get pissed off. But yeah, I think it's a great fight. I think Lopez chins him in the first round. As good as Ortega's chin is, I don't think he's going to knock him out, but I think it'll be like a standing fence TKO early. I think Lopez will just be too fast for him. The flurry, he'll set a real quick pace, catch him, and then just swarm him with punches. Brito, yeah, he's good, isn't he? Didn't he just fight, I want to test my knowledge here. Did he just beat Jack Shaw? That was a good win, if that was him, right? Okay, apologies if I get this wrong. Who did he just fight? It was Jack Shaw, right? Yes. Yeah, it was a really good performance from him. Even coming from me as a Jack Shaw fan, you know, I was a little bit annoyed about that, but yeah, it was a very good performance. But yeah, I mean, Jiří ain't never checked the leg kick, let's be real. No, it's not another haircut. I just shampooed it, and it kind of just came out this way, my man. You see, it's still the same. Rain outside. Yeah, Abhinav, you're the latest victim, my guy. Not real. It's all a facade. But yes, it is. If you want to call it rain. Brito is the only other person that ever loved to beat Diego. Is he? Is that true? I didn't know that. Fairs. That shows you how good he is, right? Yeah, some cool background stuff. There you go. Yeah, we got the green screen question. We got it. It has to be one every stream, does it not? Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? I'm glad you like it. Well, I mean, you never actually said you did like it. YouTube is nothing but fakes. Gregor, you know, bro. All a facade. It's all a facade. Yeah. It's cool, though, right? It's cool. Again, sometimes I stream without it, though. I kind of just... Depends on how I'm feeling. Today I feel clean screen. That's how I'm feeling right now. But yeah. I mean... Put up the Rogan image. You want the Rogan image? Yeah, I can do that. If I have it. I have it somewhere. Hang on a minute. There we go. I have to scroll through. There we go. Are you happy now? That fucks up my chroma. Holy shit. Still. Want to get the UK drill 3-star? Absolutely not, bro. I don't even like drill. Like, as a genre, it's not my shit. It's not my shit. First time I seen the stream, I thought it was real. I'm surprised by that. I think it's pretty noticeable, right? Leon Murphy's pretty good. Yeah, Lerone, sorry. Yes, he's great. I love him a lot. Really good performance against Barboza. Disciplined, powerful, decisive. I liked it. Very, very good beatdown over a legend of the game. So excited to see. I think he's only a few fights off a title shot, if you ask me, really. On a good streak he is. Especially with the adversity he's faced outside of the cage. Can't be happy for the guy. And obviously I'm going to back the UK fighters, right? Disturbingly fast, yes. I mean, listen, don't make it weird. Don't make it weird, VC. Come on now. Don't make it weird. No, I'm joking. Yeah, no, to be fair, I just have it on my like sources bit on my OBS, so I can switch between that and nope, not that. Where is it? That. But we'll keep Rogan on for now. Murphy has an insane backstory. Yeah, he was shot in the fucking face as a kid. Crazy as a teenager. And then he was in a motorbike accident only like a couple years ago when he was still fighting. That's why he took a long time off, which I had no idea about until recently. How many fights do you think Alex has left? He's fighting as much as possible. Yeah, that's why he's active. Because, of course, I don't think he'll retire yet. But I think he's just going to keep going until the wheels fall off, right? Until he loses the belt, then I think he'll just tap out. He's quite old in this game, so he knows what he's doing. He's playing it smart. He's saying, fuck it. I'm charting this legacy quicker than anyone else in this game because I know I'm not going to have long left of my prime. In fact, he's probably already out of it, but he's just that good anyway. And he's saying, screw it. Let's do this until the wheels go off. And I think, yeah, I give it maybe 2 or 3 more fights left in him, and then we'll see. Sandhagen versus Nurmagomedov. What did I even just say? Yes, very excited for that fight. It's a long time coming. I just wish it wasn't happening because it's a huge high risk, no reward for Sandhagen, if you ask me. And I don't really know why he's accepting it, but he's game as hell. I love the dude, one of my favorite fighters. Didn't have a really incredible performance last time, but he did everything right. He didn't do much wrong. Rob Font didn't have much for him, and he won the fight at the end of the day. That's what you have to say. But yeah, I mean, looking forward to him, but it's a tough one for him. But I'm a big Corey Sandhagen fan, so I hope he gets it done. Can we agree, Piotr Jan? We all agree is Piotr Jan of the featherweight in terms of like, what do you mean? I don't know what you mean. If you ask Leo, every Brit is a win or two away from a title shot. No, that's not true. That's not true. I mean, most of the top ones are, though. Like Arnold Allen, if you give him 2 wins, he's probably fighting for a belt. 2 of them are champions. Lerone Murphy, okay, maybe 2's a little bit generous. 3 fights. But he's in the top 15. That's what I'd say the same about anyone in the top 15. If you get 2 or 3 fights, after that, you're getting a title shot, realistically. That's how it tends to go. Especially if they're big wins as well in, emphatic fashion, as I like to say. Then, yeah, it's usually the same for everybody. Unless you're Bilal Muhammad, Thoughts on Cesar Almeida? Who did he fight, bro? There's so many Almeidas. He lost to Kopilov, bro. I don't know. I mean, he's all right, isn't he? He was meant to fight Leroy Duncan, yeah. I mean, I'm almost sad that didn't happen because I love Leroy Duncan. I think he's great. Fucking so entertaining to watch. I've been talking about him on stream a long time. I've been championing that brother. And again, I know he's British and I know I'm biased, but watch some of his fights, especially recently. That guy is dangerous. He was huge. The amount of hype he had when he came out of Cage Warriors was huge. He was knocking everyone out in the first round with spinning shit. He's a very dangerous guy. And his last few wins have been very good. Trolling me? No, I know you're trolling me, but I'm still entertaining the question. Because it's true, though. Arnold Allen has the worst luck in the UFC other than Piotr Jan. Yeah, I actually think Arnold Allen... I mean, I don't know how you guys feel about this. Well, not just guys and girls. We don't discriminate. Arnold Allen beat Evloev. I personally thought... Of course, I'm going to say that. But I thought he did a really good job. I actually thought he won 2 rounds to 1. Yeah. I can't speak. He was dealt a tough hand in that fight, I think. And... he looked good in the Holloway fight. He's probably looked the best anyone has looked against Holloway outside of Volkanovski in recent memory, to be honest with you. Took a couple rounds off him. Definitely 1, maybe 2. And if Holloway didn't have a chin made of granite, he probably would have finished him. So there you go. I mean, Alex just got hit once in the last fight, and it was Pepe, my man, is taking very less damage in his fights. Oh, his right. Okay. Yeah, I mean, of course, damage is important. The more damage you take, obviously, I think your career trajectory tends to tail off a lot quicker the more damage you take over time. But time is just a natural thing. It will catch up to you anyway, and usually the margins aren't too different anyway. What's up, Ariane? He knows, man. Like the stream. I tell you, issue Marchenta. Yeah, 2024, I suppose. Good point. Hey, listen, I don't give a shit what you want to, who you are, what you think. I support all of that. We're allowed to do what we want, at least in most countries, and I'm privileged to say I live in a country where you can be who you want to be, and that's great. But we're not talking about politics. We're talking about, fuck it, it ain't even political, but who cares? We're talking about MMA and other shit. I don't mind, just not politics. We ain't a politics stream. We ain't those Twitch streamers that go on rambling about politics as their personality. We don't do that. Can you give 2 promising prospects from every division not ranked? Fucking hell. I hate doing shit like this because off the top of my head, I can never do it. If I actually give it some time to think, I can usually get a really good list down. I mean, I'd say Peyton Talbot's my number 1. That guy is really fucking good. I think he'll be a champion. I said Bo Nickel a year or 2 ago, but he's not even a prospect anymore, really. But yeah, Peyton Talbot would be a number 1. Cameron Saman as well. I know Talbot just beat him really convincingly, but Saman's still very good. Again, a lot of the guys who I'm thinking of are not prospects anymore. Like Tatsuro Taira. He's not a prospect anymore. He's close to fighting for a belt, for fuck's sake, right? So there's plenty. I mean, there's plenty of guys, but they've all just moved on. We've got the next generation. I'd like to see the Hardwick brothers come out of Cage Warriors. I know they're not in the UFC right now. I know George had a shot in the Contender Series. Didn't go his way. But I think those two will have a lot of success just in and out of the cage in the UFC. I think they'll do well. And I'm sure they'll both be in there soon. Both Cage Warrior champions right now. Brothers who are champions. That in itself is a selling point. Sign them both up and have them both fight the same night on the same card. Easy money, right? Leo, so try not to be homophobic challenge. I'm on all of them. Yeah, I ain't about that. Fuck that. I'm not Sean Strickland. Jeez. You have such low expectations for me. Who's training is better, Jiří or Tony? I mean, which ones? It's basically just weaponized autism, right? I'm going to go Jiří, just for the vibes. Ikram's going to speed up his career if he beats Whitaker. That's a big if. I don't think it's a big if. I think he could chin him. And I love Rob. I've said this. I think Ikram could chin him. Don't want to get political. Eminem's overrated. I don't really listen to him, but I respect what he's done for rap, even though I'm not even a huge rap fan. I like his old shit. Who would win Ankalaev versus Pereira? Yeah, that's the fight that needs to be made, but you can tell the UFC don't really want to make it unless they have to because, listen, they know how much value Pereira holds marketing-wise. He's the biggest star of the UFC outside of McGregor. He is. You can't even deny that at this point. So to put him against a guy like Ankalaev, who probably has the best chance stylistically of beating him, I don't think they're going to rush to do that. I'm sure they will. Once Pereira's really ran his course and they know he hasn't gone left, they'll chuck him Ankalaev, see him if he can beat him. If he can't, sure, Ankalaev steals all that star power and you've got a new big champ in the making. And if he does, even better, right? So I think they'll make that match up if Pereira stays champ, but they'll just save it for a little bit down the line. Peyton Tal must be a Brit. Leo loves him. Nah, I just like his vibe, man. He seems chill. I'd love to interview him. Plus, he's great to watch, bro. In the cage, are you kidding me? Skill set is so advanced. Rogan versus Margaret Thatcher with Pantoja Cormier is coming. No, we're not doing this again from last stream. We're not doing that again. Swear to God. Get the Hardwick brothers to fight each other at heavyweight. They always go on about chicken parmesans. So I'd like to... I'm sure Will probably do some of them at some point. No one prospect is Mick Parkin. I honestly, I know everyone says the worst fight ever was Namajunas versus Carla Esparza. But I would wager, I can't remember the other guy's name, not his last fight, but Mick Parkin versus, who is it? Let's have a look. I think it was a Brazilian guy. I'm trying to find it. Yeah, Mick Parkin. Oh, maybe. Yeah, Mick Parkin versus KO Machado was probably the worst fight I have ever witnessed. And that's not a joke. Do not watch that fight. It is... I cannot stress how bad it actually is. It is terrible. Just two fat guys gassing out after a minute and a half and then just basically standing opposite each other for 15 minutes. And it's just two fat blobs going against each other. How Mick Parkin's undefeated, I don't know. No, Pon. No. Whitaker's a big step up. Yeah, of course it is. But Ikram is good and he's proven that he can beat a lot of guys. And I think... Sorry, apologies. I think what you find with a lot of people, in the UFC is that when they get this big step up, they tend to, more often than not, sort of match those expectations and do pretty well. I don't think you get a lot of hype trains that get fraud checked too often. More often than not, every time there's a big step up for them, they do pretty well. Not every time, but a lot of the time. So we'll see. Pick for Volkov and Sergey. I got Sergey by KO in the first round. If Sergey's going to win, it will be in the first round by a knockout. I actually like Volkov a lot. I actually think he does pretty well. I think he has a good shot. If he can really just impose his range, That's the big thing for him. He struggled with it against Aspinall because of how good Aspinall's footwork was. But you can see the success he has against slower guys and who are bigger. He's able to dance around them, use his range, and pick the guys apart. If he's able to do that after and get through the first round, which is a big if, but if he can do that, I think he'll have success and I think he'll win a decision. Maybe even a submission, actually. But it's a tough one. Logic dictates you have to go Sergey, but I would love Volkov to win. I've got I might put a sneaky bet on Volkov. I might, because I think he's got a good shout, more than people are giving him credit for. Eat soap for a living? You do you, Bush. You do you. Van at 125, yes, great shout. I like Van a lot. Brito, yeah. I wouldn't go Randy Brown, but Morales ain't a prospect no more. He's ranked. You can't say Michael Morales is a prospect. He used to be, yeah. I like Morales a lot. I think he's very good. Hasn't fought in a little while, but I like him a lot. Randy Brown, I wouldn't say. He's been around in the game for a while, and he hasn't found his huge consistency. Shire Bullet hasn't had his grappling tested too much. Michel Pereira's not a prospect. Used to be one of my favorite. He still is one of my favorite fighters. I always said way back, if you go back to one of the very first pod episodes, I wish I knew which one it was. One of the very first pod episodes we did, I said Michel Pereira should and could fight for a belt in the future, and I'm standing by it because I actually think he will, and I think he might actually become a champion. I've always said that. I've championed it, but I would never call him a prospect, especially not now. Oldberg as well, maybe back in the day a prospect. It's tough. I like him though. Heavyweight is shit. That I agree with. Thoughts on England? Shit as well. Hopefully Izzy don't come out with Gino because that's the only time he gets knockout power. Nah. Listen, it's the same thing what Conor says. Precision beats power, timing beats speed. I think it's a case of that. I don't think there's anything to do with Gino. I don't think there's anything sinister. I think it's just right place, right time with the shot. I've seen this narrative that Pereira is the new face of the UFC. I agree. I think he is. Do you think he'll give him the immediate trilogy fight if Jiří gets the win next week? Yeah, 100%. 100% they'll do that. It makes perfect sense. If the fight's entertaining, which I don't know how you could say it won't be, because it's Procházka versus Pereira, two of the most exciting guys in the sport to date. Yeah, it makes sense. They know how marketable Pereira is. It's a free money printer is a pay-per-view if you just do the rubber match, right? So yeah, I completely subscribe to that QnA. Completely. Who would win? Gaethje versus Volkanovski. Oof, I got to go Volk. And I love Gaethje, but got to go Volk. But you can never write him out, can you? It's Justin Gaethje. I really wish Sergey wins against Volkov. Would love to see him rematch Aspinall. First fight, he slipped and fell down and got a TKO. Okay. I mean, if that fight does ever happen again, which I'm sure it will, I only see it going one way, and I don't think you need to. I think you know what my answer is on that. Thoughts on Ariel Helwani? Yeah, I mean, it's tough. He's been caught a lot of flack. I think rightfully so. Ariel proved him wrong. I've always been a fan of Ariel. I like the dude. I don't understand why he gets so much hate. He's one of the best in the game. He's obviously I take a bit of inspiration from him in terms of his journalism, because I've always had a fascination with that side of the sport. His presentation on camera, the way he conducts himself. I like the guy personally. Sure, he's done some things wrong, maybe a bit morally grey, but I think overall he's a good egg and he's a good thing for the sport. So yeah, I don't have too many problems with him. How many times are you going to shoot yourself in the foot with the thumbnail? What's wrong with the thumbnail, bro? Am I dumb? What's wrong with the thumbnail? Yeah, it's shit, but I rushed it in like 2 minutes. Leave me alone. I had to make it I had no time to make it. To be honest, I should have done earlier, but I was watching the England game. I literally made the thumbnail in like 2 seconds and then just jumped it on. Joe Bogan indeed. Hill versus Jiří one day. Yeah, I'm sure we'll get that. It's almost like a miracle how that fight hasn't happened when you look at the trajectories of both guys. They're right alongside one another, but just not crossed paths yet. Trying to jinx Jiří with your thumbnail? Yeah, maybe. Listen, the thumbnail on the title was just clickbait. I'm not saying... I said this on Tuesday. If you're here on Tuesday, I said this. I said, this fight's on a knife's edge and it could go either way. I'm just saying it because it's funny. And people are going to start commenting shit anyway. Listen, I want Jiří to win. I like Alex as well. I love both guys. I want Jiří to win because I just like what he represents and I think he's entertaining as fuck. Listen, either guy's champion is great for the sport, so I'm not mad either way. It's a great fight and it's a privilege to be a fight fan. Vittori fought for a belt. Anyone can? Real. Based, actually, may I say. For the aerialist on top says it always an OG. Exactly. He's been in this game for, 2 decades plus, right? If I'm not mistaken. Probably, okay, maybe I'm wrong there. But you can't hate the guy. He is the guy when it comes to MMA journalism. And I'm sure he'll pass the torch in the future. But he's done so much for this sport. And without him, it isn't where it is today. Let's not get it twisted. It isn't. Favorite thumbnail you made and your favorite thumbnail on YouTube? Oof. Loaded question. I like it though. My favorite thumbnail I've made. To be honest, I really like the recent one I did. I know it was similar to ones I've done in the past. Like the conspiracies one, it was probably more similar to that. So I'd probably go with the conspiracies one actually, because that kind of influenced the most recent one I did, which I really liked actually. They're both as good on the same level. I like them a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of good ones, but those two are probably my favorite. Any of my more recent ones, because I think I've honestly, in terms of my main channel videos, I've just leveled up the thumbnail game for the most part. Obviously, outside of the Casuals Guide ones, because they have a very set style. The John Jones one, I think, is good. There's a lot of good ones. But in terms of on YouTube, I don't know. That's for so many videos, you know. Poitin all the way. Listen, it'd be great to see him get another win. It would be. It'd be fucking awesome. Remember last time you doubted Alex? I didn't doubt him. I just thought, I always knew he was dangerous, and I always knew he could win. To be honest, I felt the same way about that fight as I did on this one. I said it was on a knife's edge. Both guys are so dangerous, and I agree with it. So, you know, I say the same thing. These two guys are so fucking hard hitting. So, either guy could get sparked. To be honest, if I had to use my brain, I'd say Alex has a better chance. I really would say that. Using my brain, and normally I do, I'd say Alex has a better chance of getting a finish, getting a knockout, and he does. I just, you know, my heart is saying Jiří Procházka, so I'm going with it. Surprised Gaethje didn't retire after that KO. Yeah, it was a rough one for him, really bad. Especially at his age, and the damage he's taken, it would be the wise move, right? With the last fights of Rockhold versus Costa and Mike Perry, what do you think his chin is recharged? Oh, you mean Rockhold? No, I don't think Rockhold's ever had a bad chin. I think he's just caught with fucking really hard-hitting shots, and he's left his chin out. He's never had a bad chin. He's just left it open, you know, left his guard down. He's been caught with flush shots. He's never had a bad chin. Honest opinion, Piotr Jan versus Sandhagen, 5 rounds. Yeah, I like that a lot. I mean, we've already had it. We already had it at testing my knowledge here. UFC 267. Look it up. Look it up. I'm not gonna look it up because I'm 99% confident that I'm right. UFC 267 was Piotr Jan versus Corey Sandhagen, which was a great fight, by the way. 5 rounds for the interim bantamweight title at the time, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I'd like it again because it was a great fight. Why not? How do you see John Jones' legacy with the amount of middleweights he's beaten? Yeah, quote unquote. I get what you're saying. No, you can't doubt Jones' legacy overall. That's just playing devil's advocate, right? As much as I don't like the guy. Contender Series O'Malley versus Contender Series Talbot. I'll go Talbot. Definitely Talbot. You can see if you go back and watch O'Malley on the Contender Series, you still see the shades of him now, but he's a completely different fighter. Completely different. It's not even the same. Still good, but not the same. You said it was going to be easy for Hill with the 1-2 rub. Yeah, I said he'd 1-2 him, but I didn't say it was going to be easy. Well, I never said it was going to be easy. It's Alex Pereira. No fight against him is easy. That's just how I thought I saw the fight going. Alex by first round twister. Imagine, bro. Imagine that, right? Number of prospects and contenders in middleweight is nuts. Yeah, fucking hell. It is, right? I mean that I almost in the recent years, just in every division, we've seen a nice influx of prospects, and that's probably due to the increase in Contender Series alumni and scouting globally. And I'm sure that's only going to increase. Rockhold just won in correct combat. Yeah, he did, and he held that little Abdu Rozik fella. I've seen that as a cold picture, actually. Real quick, let me get that up. That is such a cold picture. This is what this stream fucking falls into. Hang on. It's such a cold picture if I can find it. Yeah. Okay, the quality's shit. Come on. I haven't got a better picture. I can't get it up because the quality's terrible. It will look terrible. There's no point. It is a cold photo, though. Where's my stream tab? There we go. Pint of Guinness and okay, Pereira. I'd have to go the no-out version, but yeah, I think I'd do the same thing, right? Jiří by pulling his shorts. Best game plan ever, right? Alex by round 2 judo throw. I saw that. Pretty impressive. But then again, doing it for the cameras. Don't mean shit. Hey, man, I'm not the one who said it. Apparently, Aspen made the middleweights comment about Jones. Nah, he was never the first. If he did, I can't remember him saying that, but he was never the first to say that. That's been like the running thing for a long time in Jones's career. People have always said that. Thoughts on Mark Hunt spelling minions for his lawsuits? Autism do be making him do stuff. I mean, good luck to him. I like the dude. Obviously, I'm biased as fuck because I interviewed him and he was really nice to me. And I talked to him about Counter-Strike. But go all for him, bro. The UFC did kind of fuck him over, so he deserves a bag, right? I like the dude. Of course I'm biased. When? It's on the podcast channel. It was a while ago. A few months, about half a year ago, maybe? 5-6 months ago? I don't know. If you go on the podcast channel on my channel description, the MMA Critics podcast, I've got to plug it. Someone mentioned that earlier about plugging it, and I said I wouldn't, but we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to plug it. We're plugging that shit. Where is it? There you go. Subscribe to the podcast channel. It's right there. Paddy Green thoughts? Yeah, I think Paddy beats him. No idea why people are writing off Paddy. I think he'll swarm Green. Green doesn't fight as well off the back foot, and I think Paddy's gonna catch him. Surprisingly, I think he's gonna stun him. I actually think he's gonna stun him, and then I think he's gonna take him down and sub him. I've got him on a nice little 4 or 5 leg parlay, which will hope me some good money. Could Lopez beat Tapora if he gets past Ortega? Oof, that's a tough one to say. I think he gets past Ortega early. Does he beat Tapora, though? Fuck me, it's hard, isn't it? It's such a tough matchup. I'm going to say no. And that's coming from no point of disrespect. I love Diego Lopez. But, man, Tapora is just a force. Can we agree that... can we agree that Tapora's the most beatable champion in the UFC right now? No, I disagree. I think Jiří might be Alex. I hope so, RA. But, I mean, I'm not mad either way. Glazing more Brits. Stop me, bro. Stop me. Probably sub-win then. Yeah, I don't understand why. Listen, I know I never said Paddy Pimblett is title caliber. I think he's a good fighter. I think he's a good top 15 fighter. In fact, he's proved a lot of people wrong in that regard. I think he showed some nice improvements in the Tony Ferguson fight, even if his striking isn't crazy. This is the thing about him. When he rushes forward with those charging sort of flurries, if you will, they might be sloppy and they might leave his chin open. But a guy like Bobby Green, I don't think is a great counterpuncher. And I think it would work very effectively against him. Bobby Green likes to lean back from those shots. And Paddy will keep going with those 1, 2, 3. He'll keep going with those. And it will force Bobby backwards and off balance. And I think there's the openings for Paddy. And I don't think Bobby will have much for him on the counters. So I actually think Paddy will take him down through that. Stun him maybe, take him down in there. So Paddy isn't half the striker Bobby is. No, maybe not overall. But I think in terms of game plan and stylistically, I think it lends itself more to a Paddy win. He got smoked by Jad on the feet. I don't think he stands a chance to me. I disagree. Listen, he's got a good kicking game. I think people write that off. He just can't allow... The way I see it for this, if he even settles for a minute and lets Bobby Green start enforcing his own game plan, he won't win. It's over. Paddy has to take the front foot and the initiative and really go for it in the same way he did against Ferguson. Don't show him any respect. Go for it early and press the front foot. He has to do that. If he does that, then I think he'll win. Ferguson Diaz, they did, didn't they? We did get that fight. What do you mean? 279? Am I crazy? Or are you talking about Nick, maybe? You're talking about. Does Diego Lopez think he can win against Arnold Allen? I'm sure he does. I think that's a tough fight for both guys, to be honest with you. Very close. According to you, he's the most beatable champion in the UFC other than Topuria. First time of the stream I'm saying today, get the rankings up. That's what I'm doing. Because I'm really bad at just calling them off up by name. I mean, most beatable, probably Pantoja. And that's no disrespect to him. I think he's just a bit too old right now. It's almost time for him to pass that torch. I'd say Pantoja. Pantoja, then probably Dricus. Or Jones. If your name's Tom Aspinall, then Jones. But Pantoja, then Dricus, probably. Diego's a very bright future. Yeah, I do. Even if he does lose, I think if he beats Ortega, I think they'll give him a title shot. And if he loses that, I think it's fine. He's got plenty of time left in this game. And Topuria said he doesn't want to stay around for too long in this game. And I'm not surprised. He wants to make his bag, collect a few belts, and then chill. Man, fair play to him. Bobby Green doesn't get submitted in the first round. He will win. Bobby has speed and Paddy has power. I think Paddy will gas out. Yeah, that is a good point about Paddy's gas tank. Who knows? To be fair, Bobby does set a good pace. That's why I said Paddy has to enforce early. He has to go for it early, and I think he can win. I do. I think he can sub him. I really do. Most unathletic fight in the UFC got to be Gaziv. Jamel Hill. Shout. That's his shout. Okay, I'm playing devil's advocate a little bit, but Jamel Hill's never got a good physique. Magomed and Alex at the end of the year if Alex beats Jiří. Nah, yeah, that makes sense, actually. Yeah, so I thought you said if Jiří beats Alex. I was like, nah. Tony Ferguson versus Diego Sanchez in a boxing match. I'd have to go with Ferguson. Jesus Christ, that would be terrible to watch, though, wouldn't it? Want to make pre-card prediction videos? That'd be cool. Yeah, I'll plan to do stuff like that on the Talking channel when we watch that fully. Shadow vs Holloway, who you got? Holloway, all day, every day. Yeah, like cinematic documentary on it. Pon knows. Yeah, on this channel, that's what this is for. For a Talking channel, whenever I fucking finally do that, that sort of stuff will be on there. Again, sorry as well if you missed this earlier. I said For the 303 guys for tomorrow, I completely missed Ortega versus Lopez. I don't know how. My brain just did not comprehend it when I was rewriting the script. That's probably why, because I was rewriting portions of it. Because obviously it was originally on the McGregor. I had to scrap half the fucking video. I guess my brain just didn't compute properly. So apologies for that. Terrible from me. Please don't know tier list videos. I might do on the talking channel, but I probably won't. It's not really my thing. I feel like Jamal keeps getting injuries because he doesn't stay in shape in the offseason. That's a good point, Jay. That is a very good point. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I could see that. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't help, right? It definitely can't help. It's only a negative. When are you going to release feet pics? I mean, maybe I'll do an OnlyFans or something. Is that going to get me demonetized if I say that? I hope not. Yeah. I'm chatting shit. I do have great feet, though. Allegedly. You didn't hear that from me. Asper said he would like to do a bare knuckle fight before he retires. Did he? I don't ever say that. How do you think he'd perform? Probably well. He's a great boxer. He has a big background in boxing even before he started MMA. So, yeah, I think he'd do well. I feel so bad for Chandler, bro. Yeah, so do I. But again, you take that risk, don't you? He was willing to sit out and not be active outside of it. So, can't fault the guy, but it's cruel. It's a cruel game. I think I'm begging for is a gaming stream. I'll do that 100%. In fact, I might do, if you guys have Undisputed, if any of you have Undisputed, the boxing game, I'm down to do that. Because obviously I don't have UFC on PC, right? And getting the PS5, logistically, I don't really have enough space to set it up, which sucks. I'm sure we'll do that down the line. Hopefully when UFC 6 comes out, I'll do that if it's on PC. But yeah, I can do Undisputed streams. No, I'll keep it combat sports related. So if you guys, I used to be sick of that game, Undisputed. I've played a lot of it, the boxing one. And I know it's actually getting a full release on console soon. So if there's crossplay, we are there. Leo, you dug your which? What did I dug? VC, what did I dig my own grave with, huh? What are you talking about? Undisputed would be hard. Well, it would go hard or it would be difficult. Which you mean? But yeah, I mean, I'd be down to do something like that. I used to play it a lot. How many hours do I have on it? Actually, I can check. It's a fun game, but then they did some balance changes which ruined it. But I think they're improving it actually with the next update. Yeah, I've got 130 hours on it, so I've played a lot of it. Listen, back in when I was bored, I had a lot of time. This is what I was doing, playing fucking Undisputed. I did get to Undisputed rank as well on online, so I don't want to brag. But I'm that guy. Oh, the OnlyFans thing? Yeah, man, I'll say it with Chest VC. I'm sorry. Listen, I know. Listen, no, I'm joking. Shit. I wouldn't. Maybe I would. Maybe I wouldn't disclose the fact that I'm a dude. Best fighting game ever? Oof. Tough one. I mean, everyone says Undisputed 3, right? I've never played it, so I don't know. I'm not really a huge fighting game guy, to be honest with you. Mortal Kombat's fun, but I've never really resonated with it too much. I don't know. Off the top of my head. Bro, Pantoja's beat 7 of the top 10 ranked fighters in the division. Yes, I know, but he takes a lot of damage, right? You can talk about resume, sure, but in terms of their recent performances, I think Pantoja's more beatable. Hardcore Survival. Nah, I played too much of Minecraft. I've been playing that game since, way in beta when it came. Before, 2010, 2011, I was playing Minecraft, bro. I'm kind of tired of it, and I love it, though. Next for Hamza, I think he might retire, Ari, to be honest with you. I think he might retire. I don't know. Street Fighter Original. Yeah, that's a classic, to be honest. I played a bit of that, in the arcades and shit. It's a fun game. Dante 2.0, bro, no. I'm 22 years of age. UFC was my favorite game of all time. That's crazy. I'm sorry. Yeah, I saw that you had that many hours on the Discord. That's wild. Playing that amount of hours on UFC 5 is it's just sad. I mean, there's no disrespect for playing that amount of hours on a game. I have a stupid amount of hours on Counter-Strike. But UFC 5, picking UFC 5 to do it on is disappointing. Disappointing. Alex the GOAT? Could be. He's in the conversation if he wins, right? Unbeatable nostalgia. Fair point. Can you do impressions? I can do some. I mean, OGs of the stream. OGs of the stream will know my Gollum impression is goated. I know that's not an MMA fighter impression, but my Gollum impression is pretty good. But yeah, I can. All right, I'll do the Gollum impression for you guys. Lord of the Rings, if you don't know. I kind of have to dry my throat out for it. Why the fuck am I doing this, bro? All right.
Yes, we'll take it from them, my precious.
There you go. It can be better than that.
Stupid fat hobbitses.
There you go. That's my Gollum, bro. That is, I'm very proud of that. It is goated. I told you. How long do I think the Makhachev reign will be? Yeah, long, to be honest with you. I think Arman will be his toughest fight. So if he gets past that, I'm sure we'll see him go up to welterweight. But in terms of lightweight, I think he'll be there for a while. John Fury impression? Oh, yeah.
And you know me. I will bet every pound I've got.
Pretty shit, but you just have to go like you just that sound like you're a chronic smoker. That's basically John Fury. Villager impression? No, bro. Come on. Impression of Khabib promoting a halal OnlyFans fight. But he wouldn't. How would you? What the fuck does that even mean? A halal OnlyFans fight? You cannot do this, brother. I smashed this OnlyFans fight, brother. We cannot make this fight, brother. It's halal, brother. That's just Dagestani. That's not even Khabib. Emmett Lee's to nail the roids. Agree with that. Yeah, that was Gollum. That was my Gollum impression. It was, VC. I hope you enjoyed that. It is good. I'm very proud of that, I have to say. I've been practicing that for a long time. It's about my only one where I have it's like down to a T. No lingers, brother. We cannot do this. Eagle FC with no lingers, brother. DC.
You're the bomb dosser.
Yeah, John Fury is an anomaly of a human being. Today's menu for dinner? I don't know, bro. I think I don't know what I'm going to cook up. I haven't decided. I already had like a late lunch, so I'm not too hungry right now. But what I am doing, after the stream, I'm going to do a bit more editing, and then I'm playing the fuck out of the Elden Ring expansion. I'm so excited for that. That's out tonight. I'm fucking hyped. Oh, another OnlyFans site, right? I was going to say. Islam say, Bulgar. What is Bulgar, brother? So he's basically the same as Khabib, just a bit of a different voice. What is a dosa? It's like an idiot, knobhead, dickhead, in the words of the English. Make Khabib say, "Guess not thought daughter, brother. Which your big brother? Either halal, brother. You cannot do this. I cannot allow this, brother." So that's kind of leaning into Shemaev almost. To be honest, I think Khabib would probably be okay if they were gay. I hope. Probably, maybe not. I hope so. Shama. We'll see what happens on Saturday. Maybe we will get. I'm sure we'll get a Shama on the mic if Pereira wins. I'll say that. Oh man. Fucking hell, my room heats up like crazy whenever I stream because I got my lamp blaring next to me and I have to shut my window otherwise everyone could fucking hear me. And I have no airflow. How much is it's called a bit of Muppet because I just heard it was bad? No. It's not that bad, bro. There's a lot worse. It's a lot worse than calling the Brits call each other than Muppet, man. Muppet's like a light-hearted insult even. Or it can be like kind of disrespectful, but usually it's not. It's not that bad. There's a lot of worse ones to say. Oh, Shama. Professional Connor explained to his wife that what he was doing in nightclubs with other women. I can't do a Connor impression. No, I can't. It would be terrible. I can't, honestly, my Irish accent is terrible. I don't know if I can do that one. I was just in the club, you know. I was doing nothing. I was doing nothing. I was doing nothing. I was just having a good time, doing nothing. And then it would just be shadowboxing at the same time. Something like that. That was pretty bad. Khabib would accept his son being gay. Good, you have practice then. Yeah. No time for men, brother. You go smash this guy. No. Not that kind of smash, though. Not that kind of smash. No, not that kind of smash, brother. You cannot do this. Smash him in the cage, brother. Really good version? Nah. It's all right. It's only that, so the only bit of Connor I can actually say. Oi, I'm going to smash this guy. Is his son is gay? His son will like wrestling more. I mean, I don't know about that. I feel like any sort of, if you don't train, you do get worried about that sort of thing. Like in terms of like sexually. I know this sounds weird, but like when you're on the mat, you think about that shit. Like if you're rolling with the opposite sex, or if you go the other way, if you roll with the same sex, you don't really think about that sort of shit on the mat. Tom Aspinall impression. John Jones, you know, he's ducking. What's he doing? No, that was bad. He's a great fighter. That's the classic. He's a great fighter. But I want to be the best. It's not right. He should be fighting me for the belt. Con one was good. I appreciate it. Nina drama interview. No. We're not. That is off limits, brother. We're not doing that. Who do you think deserves the middleweight shot after Izzy? Strickland or the winner of Aliskerov and Whitaker? I'd like to say the latter, to be honest, because I don't want to see Strickland fight for a belt again. He's boring as shit. So yeah, I go winner of that. And to be honest, if Whittaker wins, then definitely Whittaker. If Aliskerov wins, then maybe he needs one more because he needs more fights. Only time you think, damn, that's gay is when other people do it. Real. MMA guru impression. I can't do guru impression. He's just a random British guy. Ronda Rousey impression. How the fuck am I supposed to do that? You might find that easier because you're a woman. I can't. I can't. Straight up, I can't. How the fuck am I supposed to do that? I don't even like. She's just generic American woman. To be honest, she doesn't even say anything. She just cries. No disrespect to her though. I actually respect Ronda. I think Rousey's overhated. That's another conversation. But like for real, why would Tom say that? Yeah, I don't know what he was cooking, bro, with that one. I think he tried to be. The thing is, everyone said it was it's just British humor. I mean, yeah, but it was still weird as fuck. You think Sean Moe Nina anytime soon? No, I don't think so. She's got a boyfriend. I don't think he'd be even though he could beat her boyfriend up. I don't think he'd be dead doing that, bro. Ignoring you? I wasn't. Listen, I ain't ignoring anyone intentionally. You didn't? Okay, yeah. I'm scrolling through chat. Your message didn't pop up, bro. So it must have got filtered. How much would you pay in United States currency for a signed Bisbee card? I don't really collect shit like that. I prefer more. You know, I wouldn't pay for that. I mean, I met the guy, so that's enough for me. I don't need to do any more than that. I'm happy. I can say I've met him, and he was very lovely. So I don't really care about collectibles and shit. But again, some people like that sort of stuff. I don't know how much it'd be worth. White woman voice activated, real. Yeah, I don't think I could go there. Listen, I might have some more impressions, but that is not one of them. Catch me dead doing Ronda Rousey, bro. Do you have a signed UFC London poster? No, it's not signed. I have it. It's in my fucking still rolled up. I need to frame it. It's not signed. But yeah. What was Bisping like? Yeah, it was a pleasure, man. A pleasure to meet him. Lovely guy. I only got to talk to him for like a half of a second. He was literally about to go on air for 286. It was in the arena before the first fight. I dapped him up. Basically just, said he was a legend. Slight bit of glazing. And he was just like, oh, thank you so much, mate. I appreciate it. And he dapped me up. Really much bigger in real life than you'd think. And also big hands. Don't make it weird, but he had big hands. Very big hands. I remember that. But yeah, pleasure. Really nice to meet him. Even if only for a brief moment or two. Roman from behind you looks like Dana before joining gym. Yeah, speaking of, I mean, I could use an ice bath right now because that's what the picture's from. Let's go back to the OG. Let's go back to where are we at? No, that's my Spotify. No, that's the presser. No, where the fuck is it? Am I stupid? There we go. That was my Spotify. Lee's friend clutched up by breaking his legs to get better seats. Real. I'm surprised you remember that. Yeah, that's true. Can you say I don't know why he's being cheeky? Why is he being cheeky in John Fury's impression? Is that what he said? I've never heard him say that.
I don't know why he's being cheeky. Why is he being cheeky?
That was shit. That was shit. I didn't get the accent down. I went raspy, right? I got the raspiness right, but now the accent. Kamaru one. Well, that's easy. You just have to talk like you're behind you're telling ghost stories, bro. I'm the greatest fighter in the world. When I'm at my best, these guys, they can't touch me. I'm the greatest fighter on the planet. Pound for pound. When I hit you, you're going to sleep. That's what he just sounds like he's whispering. That's literally Usman. Oh my god, I'm sweating like a bitch. It's very hot today in the UK. Can you do Jones? No, I mean, Jones is weird. He's kind of difficult because he's kind of just normal. What does he say? What does he say to the DC when he's the DC interview? What does DC say? No, Jones like, hey pussy, are you still there? Yeah, John. I'm here. I'm here, John. I'd absolutely kill you if you ever did anything like that, right? He's always very soft spoken and kind of creepy. That's Jones. Ortiz rant impression. I can't do Ortiz, bro. That's Shay General. What in the Discord? Is this what is it?
Why is he being cheeky?
Fucking hell. Jones hella zesty. Yeah, see, that's the other end. You could go the zesty route with him. But I ain't about that. Not in a weird way. Oh. Yeah, you're a boy in a man's world. Yeah, that's WWE though. We're straying there. I say that. I just did a John Fury and a Gollum impression, so that a bit different, right? Yeah. I mean, this stream, bro, it's just devolved into hell right now. This is how it goes. Standard procedure. What's more dangerous than Gay Jones on cocaine and PEDs? Yeah, probably not much. Tom Aspinall. Can't go a stream without glazing him a little bit. Feel like Jones is going to get crazy bad karma after his career for everything he's done. I mean, if that comes in the form of Tom Aspinall putting him on his ass, then yeah, sure. But I don't think we're going to get that. Mikey Buscemi versus Rod Tang in MMA. Who you got? Oof. You got to go Mikey, right? I think, well, it's so tough, isn't it? Because it's basically who does their shit first. If Rod Tang puts him away, then it's done. If Mikey gets him to the mat, it's done. So, but I'll go Mikey. Last 2 minutes of the stream, 10 minutes of the stream is waffle time. It always fucking is. You guys bring me down to your level. This is it. Sean O'Malley impression. I can't do a Sean, you know. I can't. I don't know how. It's so difficult to replicate his sort of vocals, right? He just doesn't really speak like a normal human being. Rogo definitely has DVDs of his fights with Eddie and Dustin one and shows them every day to his kids. I probably would. I'd be gassing up to my kids every fucking minute. Like, look at your dad winning UFC belts, bro. I would be gassed about that. You know, I actually had a dream the other night. I won a UFC belt, and it felt so fucking real. It was like the best feeling I've ever felt in my life. And then I woke up, and I was just the meme of Kurt Angle just staring at the camera. That's kind of how I felt. It was the middleweight belt as well for some fucking reason. Despite the fact I'm not 185 pounds, so no. Thing is, I didn't even remember the fight in the dream. I just remember lifting the belt, and it was just literally better than heroin. I imagine. I've never shot up heroin. Thoughts on Craig Jones International competing with ADCC? Yeah, 100%. Great for sport. I spoke about this on the pod as well. Great for jiu-jitsu. Needs competition. ADCC ain't paying their fighters shit. Craig Jones is, so I'm glad it's happening. And the Rotolo brothers, they just signed up for it as well, right? So big deals going over there. I had a nightmare once Aspinall lost the blades. I think I dreamt that as well, or maybe it was to Pavlovich. I think I dreamt that Aspinall lost to Pavlovich, which fucked me up a little bit. But Leo was fighting his own demons for the belt. Real. I think it was against Dricus actually, but probably them two at the same time. I mean, every MMA fighter fights their demons. If we want to get real with it for the last couple of minutes of the stream, every MMA fighter does fight their demons come fighting time. It's true. Anyone else thinks Bryce Mitchell's overrated? Yeah, a little bit. I wouldn't say he's overrated. I think he's fairly rated. People don't rate him too high. They don't rate him too low. I think he's fairly rated. I will fight in UFC. Who do you think owns a cult? I mean, I would have said Joshua Fabia, but he's not a fighter. I don't know. Throw a name at me. UFC fights the most aura. The two fighting this Saturday. Right there. There's your answer. No, I don't think Islam. To be fair, Islam was the aura king when he walked out with Khabib at 302. Man, that was aura personified. That was max aura plus 10,000 aura. Bro, I'm speaking like a fucking Gen Alpha brain rot fucking child. Jesus Christ. When even is Gen Alpha? What's the fucking like cutoff for that? I don't know. Because obviously I'm Gen Z, right? I don't know when the cutoff for that is either. When was the start of Gen Z and the end of it? I don't know. Is it 2010 is the end for Gen Z? Or something like that? And I don't know when the start of it was. I think in 95, 96 is the cutoff for Gen Z, right? Something like that. That's like Gen Alpha brain rot right there. Why, when Alex fought Jamal Hill, did people think Jamal had a chance? I thought he had a chance. I thought he was going to win. But again, I had no conviction in that pick. Yo, Kindle, my brother, good to see you. I was actually tuning into your stream. I didn't say anything. I was just seeing how you were doing, man. I'm always looking at your channel, man. That sounds weird, but I'm just checking how you're doing. Glad you're killing it, my bro. Thank you for the support, bro. My brother, show him some love. Kindle with the 5. Show him some love. This guy, check him out. Go subscribe to him. Last time I shouted him out, we probably have a lot of different viewers since then. So if you aren't subscribed to Kindle, go and check him out. We actually had him on the pod a while back. Had a really good conversation. Go subscribe to him if you can. Can I link his channel? Can I do that? Yeah, I can. I own the stream. Of course I can fucking do that. Thank you, brother. Seriously. I saw you had that video pop off a couple months ago, right? That was fucking sick. But yeah, go sub to him. Show him some love. Because he deserves it. His output is crazy. I always say this. I said this last time, and it remains fucking true. Show him some love, guys. All right, enough of the glazing. Gen Z ended in 05. 2010 kids are way different. No, Gen Z didn't end in 05. It's later than that. I think, like, by definition, it is later than that. I wouldn't say I have Max Aura, by the way, but we're working on it. Listen, if I hit 1 million subs, then I'll say I have Max Aura. I don't even know what Jamal Hill is good at. Yeah, he's good at the fundamentals. That's what I'd say. I think people don't give enough credit at that. Very good at the fundamentals. Just basic. He doesn't make it flashy, but it's effective. Alex comes out with a beard, he wins. I think he just comes out swinging, he wins. Appreciate the love, brother. I hope all is well with you. It is, my man. It is. Thank you so much for being here, bro. Appreciate you. VC, bye. Appreciate you as well. Appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. I'm going to jump off in a minute or two, answer a couple more. By definition, yes, but those 5 years are a lot. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean, well, no, it's just an age thing, isn't it, really? Listen, anyone who's fucking... I cringe at myself 4 or 5 years ago when I was 18, bro. I mean, what? 4 years ago. Like, fucking hell. I did not know what the hell I was doing. Holy shit. And I'm going to say the same thing when 4 years, when I fucking turn 26 or so. I'll say the same thing then. It's just how it is. Did the Curtis match the drapes help, bro? Don't even do that shit, bro. What the fuck? You coming in with that question? We're leaving, and no. I ain't even answering that, no. How do you have more subs? Your videos get way more views than subs, because that's how YouTube works, my man. Man, you got it. Building an audience is always harder than getting views. That takes time. It always takes longer. But again, we'll get there. It's all part of the plan. We're on track to do well. Hopefully, by the end of this year, my goal for the end of this year as a high end is 40K. It's going to be fucking difficult, but we're going to try for it. Always going to try for it. We always aim high. Always aim high. Ye or Drake? Don't really like either of them. Music-wise, I go Kanye. As a person, I mean, one could be a nonce. The other one is got a laundry list of problems with him, and said some very questionable things. So I don't really like either of them. Music-wise, though, I'll go with Kanye. And on that bombshell of a question, I'm going to leave it there. Stream again on Sunday. Video will be out tomorrow, as will the podcast hopefully on Sunday too. Cool shit in the pipeline. We've got some really cool shit. Next week's video is going to be fucking awesome, and so is the one after that. Got some really cool stuff in the pipeline. We're going to do some more, not next week. It might be next week, but probably not. The one after will be probably a fighter doc, so an individual. I haven't decided who it's going to be on. I've narrowed it down to 3 fighters. We're going to see how it goes. We're going to pick from there. But I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much. Have a good one, everybody. Morning, night, afternoon, evening, wherever in the world. Stay hydrated. Have a good time. I'll see you soon. Cheers. I always forget the end stream button. There we go.